Well, a big win and new Brave flyweight champion, Mokaev. Mohammed, how we doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Just eating, sleeping. My time right now.
Love it, man. And I'm going to start with, in my opinion, the most important question. And I don't know if you even know the answer, but I have to ask. Is your next fight, do you think your next fight will be a Brave title defense or somewhere else?
I think it'd be for the Bantamweight title. I just been in the office today, sitting down with Brave. They have event in Serbia and against the Serbian guy for the Bantamweight title. But I'm free. I'm free. Like wherever is good, we can do. But I know your question is different, and we'll see. We'll see what's next. We'll see what's next.
So you're moving up to bantamweight, huh? Why moving up to bantamweight? You think your size will translate well?
Maybe my size not be advantage, is just my mentally how I feel and how I feel different level to these guys. That's what I think I'm undefeated. My experience 39 fight winning streak right now between amateur and professional. So I used to fight in amateurs every day, and this at the bantamweight is also there's not much difference between waiting 3 months and fight these guys.
You have the most amateur fights I've ever seen. Just got to let you know that tapology is crazy, bro.
Hmm. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
Of course, man. And the reason I ask about what's next is obviously, Mick Maynard, Hunter Campbell, they congratulate you. They wish you luck. You talked about that on Ariel. So were there any other talks besides that? Like, have you talked to them since or not?
No, 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 we haven't talked. I just told him I'm coming to Qatar November 22nd, and I've been to since I've been cut from UFC. I've been to many UFC events. I've been many UFC events, and it's just another event I will visit. I'm a fan of the sport. Doesn't matter what happened. I'm still gonna come and watch the event. I'm first before I'm a fighter. I'm a fan of the sport.
Now, is there any chance a week later or 2 weeks later, whatever it is, you go to Las Vegas and you're front row for that UFC 323 flyweight fight?
Possibly, and I really just now I'm on side quest, just doing my things what I can do, prove the world why I'm the best flyweight in the world, fight anyone who is in front of me, and like I'm not picking opponents. This Jerna Burns, even who I fought, he called me out. He said he's retired from MMA. He went to karate. I said I went to karate to get my kicks better, and I come back, and that's it. I just fight wherever, whoever, and it doesn't matter to me. I never been like picked in for opponents.
I like that you said you're on a side quest. So, how many side quests? How much longer? What else do you need to do to punch your ticket back to the UFC? Do you feel?
So right now, I believe I'm the best flyweight in the world. Pantoja knows, like, also believes he's the best in the world. So right now, Joshua One is in challenge to Pantoja. As a real fans knows this. My ex-opponent Charles Johnson knock Joshua One out,
Mhm.
and it showed the difference between the levels. And right now, it's just between me and Pantoja to show the world who's the best flyweight in the world, because there's guys like Henry Cejudo is gone from the division. There's Demetrius Johnson not in the division anymore, not fighting anymore, and there's only two best flyweights in the world right now. By the results, Pantoja on the list, number one in UFC. I'm number one in Brave. It's two best organizations, and there's only one way to find out who is the best, is make the fight between us.
So, you're saying, safe to say, you think Pantoja beats Josh Van, correct?
100%.
Do you think it's a finish or?
Pantoja will submit him.
I love it. I love it. Now, that being said, if this does happen, I mean, and you're saying this right now, how soon do you think we get this Mokaev versus Pantoja fight? Do you think that's realistic to happen early next year?
In my opinion, I think maybe end of the year I will fight back. Like, I don't know the plans. Maybe they sign me tomorrow. Maybe they sign me next year, end of the year. I don't know. Wherever, whenever, I'm ready. But now, right now, I'm just being myself, competing. proving why I'm not just gonna let go my dream and not gonna give up. Like if I after being caught, I had 4 fights, so I just want to compete and be out there, put my name out there, and uh, and show my skills and develop my skills. And you already see this since I left the UFC.
And I just need to confirm too, because I saw some crazy Twitter account saying, breaking, Muhammad Mokaev in early negotiations to
Hmm.
re-sign with the UFC. That's not true, correct?
No, that's not true. That's like it's just they congratulated me.
Yeah.
They congrat. It doesn't mean anything. They wish me luck. Congratulate. It's very good of them. It shows that we have still have good relationship between me and the CEO of UFC and the matchmakers, and doesn't mean anything. I don't want to rush with any decisions, and they've been cool. They're businessmen at the first. They didn't cut me while I'm on the contract.
Yeah.
They just didn't renew my contract. They don't owe me anything. It's their organization. It's like I said in like previous interview. It's like their organization. It's like you coming to somebody's house. They let you stay for like 7 nights, and one day they didn't give you nice food, and you go out and start talking bad about them. But it's similar to me. I had 7 fight, big platform in the world. They put my name out there, and then I go out and I start talking bad about them. That won't be something good. So I'm thankful still what they have done. They don't owe me anything. They just didn't renew my contract. It's my not the best time for their business, and and everything in this life you can change. And I once I want like more changing my style, and they're gonna like me even more now.
And you touched on this yesterday and before too, but and I know you've also trained with Pantoja before. So how do you actually think a fight between the two of you goes down right now?
I'm truly saying it's a challenging fight for me. That's why I'm calling for this fight. That's why I know this fight is like 50-50 fight, because we were working in the same position. It wasn't like a sparring session. It was like he takes my back and I take his back. It was
Right.
2 times he close to finish me. I was close to finish him. That's why I'm saying it's. I see some people saying is crazy because he's talking about the training. I'm saying it's 50-50. I'm not saying I beat him up in the training and I didn't let him to beat me up too. So there's a video also where Pantoja saying he's the future champ, pointing at me. I was only 1-0 in UFC by that time. Mm, so that's why I'm saying this is challenging fight and me make me like train hard for this one.
Yeah. Now I saw too a recent interview you did with some Russian outlet. You said you were actually making about as much as Pantoja, which is I guess is around $500,000 a fight with Brave. Is this true? Are you actually making that kind of money with Brave?
With Brave, I make good money. I make
Wow.
good money. Yeah, yeah.
Now,
But it's
go ahead.
they're like my family, the
Mhm.
Sheikh Khalid and like everybody behind KHK, they treat me really well. So it's good. But they also Sheikh Khalid also respect my dream. He supports me. So he would never say no to UFC if they come tomorrow.
Now, assuming you do go back to the UFC, that's, in my opinion, probably going to be a pay cut. Are you okay with that? Or like, are you going to want the same money you're making in Brave?
Uh, Realistically, when I fought in UFC for, I see a lot of people were talking about I was negotiating with PFL. Now it's all coming out. It's true that I never did, and it UFC knows for 2 fights I didn't collect money for about 1 year from UFC. My money were in UFC for 2 fights. I was holding for about 1 year. It's not like UFC for they paying straight away, straight after the fight. It just me not being like I had nowhere to spend. I was just focused on the gym. I was like, just hold it wherever I send you bank details. It'd be good. So that's how much I didn't really care. I want money. I want to become rich, but it was my goal. So even if I get like a lower budget, my goal is my dream is you cannot like put equal with the money.
You can't put a price tag on it, is what you're saying.
Oh, I just want to fight. That's it.
Mohammed, do me a favor. Your audio is starting to get a little weird. Could you maybe unplug
Really?
your headphones and plug them back in? It might just be because we're across the world. It happens sometimes.
How is it now?
Perfect. I think. Say something again.
No, no.
Yeah, that's good.
Is it?
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Okay, we'll keep going then. Sorry, folks, just a little small technical difficulty there. And obviously, man, like big fights coming up too in the UFC that I have to ask you about, just because you are a fan as well as a fighter. So,
Is my
UFC.
audio still bad or is it okay?
No, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Or yeah, okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I just want to ask you about some fights coming up. This weekend, man, UFC 322. Who takes that one, JDM or Islam Makhachev?
I think Islam by darts choke. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Islam is strong enough. And I see his interview where he said like I'm only was 60-70% going to lightweight. I believe sometimes weight cut can affect your performance. So you definitely know 100% like in sparring sessions. But when you bulk up and take creatine and go with good food to your fight, I think you're gonna be happy.
Now, what about the co-main event, Zhang Weili versus Valentina Shevchenko? Another one where Zhang Weili's moving up a weight class.
Really, I know Shevchenko. We have trained together in Tiger Muay Thai. I'm supporting her, but I never watched the like woman fight. Really, I really I
You
watched
still don't
Ronda
watch the
Rousey.
women fight?
No, I watched Ronda Rousey when she was fighting on the prime, and after that I haven't watched any, to be honest.
Now, why is that? Any specific reason, or just not your cup of tea?
Not my cup of tea. It's not like English tea with the milk, you know.
Mokaev's back. He's all the way across the world, so we're just dealing with some Wi-Fi here, folks. But thank you guys for hanging tight. I got two more fights to ask you about, and the first one you're going to be there for in Qatar. Dan Hooker and Arman Tsarukyan. Who takes that one?
I think Arman Tsarukyan will win.
Now, another fight coming up that I have to ask you about, because you mentioned you might be moving up to Bantamweight for Brave. So Merab and Petr Yan going back at it. One, who wins that? And two, would you ever entertain a fight with Merab?
Wow, it'd be a very interesting fight, I think. But I need time a little bit to bulk up a little bit, and I think I'm very Merab comfortable opponent for me. Like stylistically, my wrestling, my distance management is very good. But Merab, to prepare against Merab, that's like out of all my life opponents, I think Merab will be some special person. This guy is crazy. This guy is defends 4 times title in 1 year. Imagine, I had 4 fights in UFC within 12 months, and I feeling like running down. I feel sick. My body not same. My performance start getting worse and worse every time because I was so active. Within 2 years in UFC, I had 7 fights. Every time my performance was going down and down because my body was running down. And this guy's doing 5 rounds, 4 title defense in a year. That's crazy. That's I don't know. Like if he wins this fight, he's the GOAT of Bantamweight division. That's how I see him. If he don't win this fight, the only reason I think because the weight cut and everything affects him. But Peter, to beat him, he just needs like to prepare to get taken down, get up, and keep distance with him. But whereas Peter is not tall guy to keep distance against, they're both same size. So
Yeah,
it's very hard. I think Merab got more chances.
it's a good fight, man. It's a good fight. And you're right, Merab, he's a beast. He's a machine. I mean, for what stands out to me is his cardio. I can't imagine fighting 100% pace through 25 minutes. And then he also does 25 minutes before his fights with Aljamain Sterling backstage. I mean, could you even imagine that?
Yeah, so only reason I think that can affect him in this fight especially. But if he does it, like this guy he can retire and be a legend of the bantamweight. They can call 135, not 135 division. They can call Merab's division.
I mean, yeah, He beats Jan. There's no one left for him. So hey, maybe
Yeah.
you and Pantoja scrap soon, and the winner of that can take on Merab. I think that sounds great. Well, my last question, and you already touched on this. You said PFL never hit you up, which I was curious about. But then you said recently too, you would be entertained with a Sergio Pettis fight. Would you consider that if the PFL was like, hey, we can do one fight, you don't need to sign a contract, just come fight Sergio and then move on?
I think that'd be an amazing scenario if they just do one fight deal, but I doubt about that because they like stars, they like to keep stars, and a big name for the division. But I think it'd be work for both of us, for the Middle East, for packed stadiums in Dubai. Mokaev versus Sergio Pettis all day long. And I spoke to Brave today about it. I was at the office with Mohammed Shahid, the president. I'm really close with him. I talk openly with him. I don't hide anything. I talk straight to him, and I said, I think that fight be interesting. And he doesn't hold me up. He said we can put you on their platform and make flyweight champion versus their bantamweight champion because it's vacant right now. But Sergio, I believe, will be champion. So let's make that happen. If PFL give me a one fight deal, you don't need to send me a contract. I'll be there.
Hey, I love it, man. Between a bantamweight title, Sergio Pettis, and Alexandre Pantoja, we got a lot of things to look forward to for you, man. So excited. I hope we get some announcements very soon. But Mohammed, thank you for the time. Thank you for dealing with this connection issues. Before I get you out of here,
That's fine.
Anything you want to say to all your fans?
I just want to thank all my fans. To be honest, after this fight, it was crazy support. It's like they like free Mokaev and he's done his time and all this. I said, hey, listen. I was like, I feel good. I feel amazing, man. I feel like this support, that's what it pushes me to stay motivated, to not give up, and show all the generation that if you get caught, doesn't matter from your sport career, organization, life-wise, your job, anything like this, you just don't give up and just go out there, prove your name, prove your skills, and show your net worth is bigger than you was 2-3 years ago, and change yourself.
I love it, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, Mohammed Mokaev, stay tuned for some news coming soon. And Mohammed, kick some ass, and thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you, brother. Nice to meet you, man.